taking a moment to let all the little digital waves hit the different places until it is live. So hopefully we are live now and we can see one another, at least energetically, because I can't see you. But if you leave a comment, I can see you, and I'll share your words, your gratitude, because that's what we're here for, to share gratitude and connection. This is the Hug Nation Live. It's a daily practice. So join me any day, 9 a.m. Drop a little comment of what you're grateful for, and it'll help the rest of us remember that we are surrounded by like-minded, open-hearted people around this world. These are the people in our neighborhood. What are you grateful for? I'm grateful for a very funny moment last night. As I started singing, it reminded me I left a phone memo or a voice memo for a friend's birthday yesterday, and I thought it would be funny, since he knows Lisa and I, if I called and started singing a song and then Lisa, you heard Lisa's voice, and I made a joke about how, ha ha, it's much better to get a song from Lisa from me, but you're getting one from me. So I didn't really tell Lisa what I just figured if I started singing, then I'd hear her voice and it would work one way or the other. So I didn't really let her in on it. And so I started singing a song about his birthday, and I'll just say, I said, I'm just improvising, and I said a song from Lisa would be much better, and then I said something like, "But a song from me, if you're a woman, it'll make you wetter." And then he heard Lisa go, "Oh," and I'm like, I should stop. Maybe I should start over. Yeah, should I delete that? You hear her voice go, "You should definitely delete that." And then I just hit send. So it. And then Lisa and I could not stop laughing because, of course, it was only funny because it was private. And now by sharing it with you now, I've now made it not private. So now it's less funny and it's still back to the offensive part of the equation and no longer worthy of silliness. Oh, who am I kidding? Everything's worthy of laughing at. If you're here, say hello and let us know what you're grateful for. We'll have a nice short one today. I'm on decaf only today after ramping down from 3 cups of coffee to 2 to 1 to half calf. I'm on decaf only this morning. And, I think it's no secret that I find it more difficult to be cheery and find gratitude without a little morning kick. So, thanks for your understanding and your patience. Oh, I just realized I didn't have the chat going. Good morning, Gearbot. And good morning, Urban Monk. Gearbot is grateful for a much needed haircut and head massage yesterday. Well, that sounds delightful. Urban Monk is grateful for the beautiful colors, changing colors of the trees. I love fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and pumpkin spice. Don't hate. Thank you for sharing. I'm grateful for fall as well, although yesterday it was 91 degrees in San Diego, so it did not feel like fall yesterday. Oh, hopefully it'll cool back off. I'm grateful for a one-day trip to Colorado this weekend. Lisa and I will be joining family for a celebration of life for my uncle. And grateful that it looks like my family is going to be planning a Alaskan cruise this summer. Looking at dates with my parents and my brother's family and Lisa and I. So that should be a kick. I've never done that. Looking forward to that. And grateful for lunch today with a friend of mine. That's scheduled. I'm grateful I had lunch yesterday with a friend. For some reason, this week and next week, I had just a bunch of lunches scheduled with friends to catch up or to, yeah. So grateful for that. I'm grateful that my schedule allows for lunch play dates, not play dates, just lunch dates. Not a lot of playing. Because I really don't like meeting people at like dinner time because the traffic. But lunch, I'm happy with that. Any other gratitudes? I'm grateful for the show The Diplomat. Lisa and I just finished season 3 of that last night. It was probably the least fun season to watch. Lots of the plot is about marital problems, which it's nice to look over to my partner and go, I'm so glad that we have our relationship. But I found it difficult and sometimes stressful to witness their difficulties in their marriage on the screen. We actually had to stop a couple nights ago and start watching Nobody Wants This, which Lisa and I agree is the worst title of a show ever. Even though I watched if you would have asked me, do you like this? No one wants this. Nobody wants this. I would have been like, I never heard of it. If you're thinking, oh, I haven't heard of it either. It's a Netflix show about with the woman from The Good Place is a podcaster who's dating a rabbi. It's good. It's a good show, but bad name. Urban Monks is my family's trying to plan a trip to Manitou Springs. That's where we're going. I'll be there on Saturday. Just for a couple hours or a night, I guess. I'll be there for a night. Any other gratitudes? Anybody got a Halloween costume you're preparing? Heinian says, I'm grateful for the runs, the Mayflower, and the Plymouth Rock with a furry pal that I'm taking care of. Running adventures with the dog is so much fun. Makes me happy that makes you happy. I saw a really touching video of little clips of dogs who love their mailman or mail person. And so all these clips of, and clearly the male people love dogs. And so there's all these clips of delivery people just clearly having beautiful connections with furry friends. Thanks, Urban Monk. I hope so. I mean, we don't have any activities except for the celebration of life. So I'm not going to see much of the town or nature or anything except for the drive from Denver to there. Anybody else want to share any gratitude today? I'm grateful for Portlandia. I just watched a skit this morning that made me smile. It's not generally on the shows that I watch, but boy, do I like Fred. He consistently makes me laugh. Fred Armisen. Grateful for funny people and laughter and sunshine and yummy food. Grateful for the meal that Lisa made last night. And we had pasta and greens and garlic naan. Oh. All right. Well, I will be here tomorrow, and then I'll be off on Saturday and Sunday. I'll be traveling and won't be able to be in front of a computer during those times, I don't think. But I'll be grateful, and I encourage you to consider what you're grateful for on those days as well. But we'll be here tomorrow. Urban Monk is grateful for my adult daughter. She's giving out candy with my mom, and she invited my ex. So they are going to have a ladies' night, trick-or-treater night. Oh, cool. I'm really curious if we'll have any trick-or-treaters here. We live in a gated community. When there are some kids, like across the street, I think they have some teenagers, not young kids. and our house is, like, really set back from the street, so I'm thinking Lisa's like, "We gotta get candy." I'm like, if we put lights up, maybe people would come down, but I don't think people are gonna walk down our driveway to knock on our door. I would be very surprised, but well, we'll buy some candy, and I won't eat it because I am still doing no desserts. Portlandia reminds Heinen of time living in Oregon. Thank you, Ramonk. I will bring back stories, but again, I will be here tomorrow. So hopefully see people tomorrow. Let's have good days today. Let's try to be love ambassadors and notice the things to be grateful for. Oh, I'm also grateful that this weekend is First Saturdays, even though I'm not going because I'll be out of town, but American Jason will be there and all the wonderful student groups and SAPVN and this weekend we're going to be joined by LoveWorks, which is super fun. It's like the most fun weekend of the year for First Saturdays. We got music and it's awesome. So I'm sorry, but I'm grateful that it's going to happen. And with that, wherever you are, give yourself a squeeze. Appreciating our bodies, this moment, this day, the sunshine, the weather, the smiles, the laughter, the shared human experiences that we get to interweave with one another. As we take a deep breath in, on behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of us here, thanks for joining me today and adding your gratitude to the mix. Love you. Yes, the foamy homies.